Hi, what about your vacation? Surely you are lazy when you can't assignment file on vacation. It's okay. Here I will explain about plastic pollution. In the last decade, plastic has affected the health and life of human beings very badly. Some incidents have attracted the attention of the world world and put a question mark about the use of plastic in daily life. Plastic, the water materials that we use for everything and which pollutes our environment, is perhaps the most harmful of trash dumped by marines and seagoers in sea because it does not really break down in nature. In fact, the plastic that goes over the sand today may still be around in hundreds of years to fall up the fishing gear, bird progress, and beaches of future generations. Careless disposal of plastic can have great consequences. A plastic bag looks like a tasty jellyfish to an indiscriminate feeder like the sea turtle. But plastic is indescribable. It can cook, block the intestines, or causes infection in those animals that consume it. A plastic bag can also clog an outboard engine's cooling system. Lost or discarded monofilament fishing line can fall progress, destroying all seals and lowers units of engines. Or it can become an intense line web for fish, seabirds, and marine mammals. According to the Center for Marine Conservation, over 25,000 pieces of fishing line were collected from U.S. beaches during the 1996 annual beach cleanup, and at least 40% of all animals and settlements reported during the cleanup involved fishing line. Plastic are used because they are easy and cheap to make and they can last a long time. Unfortunately, these very useful qualities make a plastic a high pollution problem. Because the plastic is cheap, it gets discarded easy and is persistent in the environment can do great harm. Urbanization has added to the plastic pollution in concentrated form in cities. Plastic stored on land can enter the drainage line and choke them, resulting in the flood in local areas in cities, as was experienced in Mumbai, India in 1998. It was claimed in one of the programs on TV channels that eating plastic bags result in death of 100 cattle per day in UP in India. Every day, more and more plastic is accumulating in our oceans. Recreational polluters and are not the only group that improperly dispose of plastic refuse at sea. Plastic also enters marine environment from seaweed outfalls, merchant shipping, commercial fishing operations, and beach cars. Nowadays, the most popular plastic pollution is caused is polyvinyl chloride or PVC. When any food materials or blood is stored in the said plastic containers, then gradually the soluble chemical get dissolved in them, causing death due to cancer and other skin disease. Polyvinyl chloride has also been found to destroy the fertility of the animals and their respiratory system. When mixed with water, it causes paralysis and also damages bones and causes irritation to the skin. Since the development of plastic areas this century, it has become a popular material used in a wide variety of ways. Today, plastic is used to make or wrap around many of the items we buy or use. The problems arises when we no longer want these items and we have to dispose of them, particularly the throwaway plastic material used in wrapping or packing. Plastic are used because they are easy and cheap to make and they can last a long time. Unfortunately, the same useful qualities can make plastic a high pollution problems. The cheapness means plastic gets discarded easily, and its long life means it survives in the environment for long periods where it can do great harm. Because plastic does not decompose and requires high-energy ultraviolet light to break down. The amount of plastic waste in our oceans is steadily increasing. The plastic rubbish found on beaches near urban areas tends to originate from use online, such as packaging materials used to wrap around other goods. On the material pieces, the rubbish tends to have comes from ships, such as fishing equipment used in the fishing industry. Control of plastic pollution. Plastic bags and bottles, like all forms of plastic, create significant environmental and economic burden. They consume growing amount of energy and other natural resources, degrading the environment in a number of ways. In addition to using up fossil fuels and other resources, plastic products create litter, harsh marine life, and threaten the basis of life on Earth. Here are some steps that we can take to reverse the tide of toxic, non-biodegradable pollution so that it may not overtake our planet. First, put produce in paper, canvas, and other healthy fiber bags. Second, if a client throws your box of soap into a plastic bag, ask him or her to replace it one of your bags. Give the client a copy of why I don't use plastic bag. Our experience has been that they appreciate this information. Third, use waste paper bags, clothes napkins, or usable sandwich boxes. Fourth, use only glass bottles or cans. Fifth, bottled water costs over 1,000 times more per liter than water from your tap. Buying our most essential nutrition, water, from corporation represents an application of community control of the commons. If you have concerns about water safety, investigate a filter system such as multi-pure. Better yet, work with your water district to develop standard for water purity. So little explanation about plastic pollution. Thank you and goodbye.